I thought CryptoZoo was Logan Paul's biggest scam of all time, but I was wrong. It was the night he fought Dillion Danis. That was his biggest scam of all time. That was the night that Logan Paul truly decided that he was going to hype up. Well, actually, he really didn't even hype up. He picked Dillion to hype up the event. Dillion did just that, hyped it up to levels that Logan Paul couldn't have even done ever by himself, and then is now suing Dillion Danis because he hyped up the event too much. Also exposed that his girlfriend's kind of a whore, if not definitely a whore, unfortunately. But, I guess that's a side note. But Dillion did exactly what Logan Paul wanted him to do: hype up the event, sell ticket sales more than ever, build more, uh, attention, clout, and just energy around the event. And that's exactly what Dillion did. Now he's being sued, which is unfortunate. And then goes in there and puts on a piss poor, less than average performance against Dillion Danis, gasses himself out, throws at one point a 30-40 punch barrage, just machine gun punches at Dillion Danis trying to get him out of there. Can't do it. Gasses himself out, walks around the ring, stumbles about, hits Dillion with a few punches here and there. A lot of his punches didn't even land. Can't get Dillion out of there to save his life. Really doesn't have that great a boxing IQ. His technique improved a little bit, I'll give him that, but he still doesn't know how to sit on his punches and understand how to pick the right shots at the right time to land and get your opponent out of there. Didn't follow up even when he landed punches. Didn't even look like he cared to really finish Dillion and prove a point that you don't mess with, Logan Paul, and you don't mess with his fiance, even though he was saying he was going to destroy Dillion, he was going to kill Dillion, he was going to end him. What Dillion has done is too far and disrespectful, saying all these things that he was going to take Dillion out, and the big mistake Dillion made and how fake Dillion was. And Dillion didn't even throw a punch. Dillion barely threw a punch the entire fight, and Logan Paul still could not get Dillion Danis out of there and secure a definitive win by knocking out or TKOing Dillion Danis for all the things Dillion said about his fiancée Nina. That was Logan Paul's biggest scam yet. And I gotta say, boy, did he get us. Boy, did he get us. Boy, did he get everyone. Because everyone thought this fight was going to be a banger. Everyone thought that, you could argue Dillion scammed us as well, but, this is Logan Paul's event. Logan Paul is the one that had something to prove. Logan Paul is the better boxer. Logan Paul is the one who is supposed to step in there and really put it on Dillion Danis. But failed to do that, failed to deliver, failed to keep really any of his promises throughout his career or in the boxing ring. And scammed us all once again. Scammed us all once again. I think it was $50-$60, something like that. Scammed us all. So, damn. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, this just makes Logan... he had Logan won, but, this just makes him look dumber than ever because, especially after everything Dillion said about Nina, for him to just not be able to finish him, not look like he at one point was just like, I'm not going to be able to finish him. I'll just, I'll just win a decision. It's like, where does he go from here? His name was more popular now than it was ever. He had gone through 4 or 5 controversies, making fun of people who believe in Jesus, being really mean to his friend Dillion, Prime controversies, Derek for more plates, more dates, destroying Prime, and thoroughly delineating why it's not a hydration drink and why Logan Paul's basically scamming everyone on that end. CoffeeZilla absolutely ripping Logan Paul, exposing what a scammer he is in the crypto world and how unapologetic he was and how he doesn't care. Logan responded to Coffee, got slaughtered again, kept getting slaughtered. Coffee's made 5 or 6 videos at this point on Logan that have all gotten 3 to 6 million views. Most people don't even trust Logan anymore. His podcast is going down. He's barely getting 600,000 views. At one point, he was getting 3 or 4 million per episode. Is he still very popular? And is he going to make a lot of money? Yeah, sure. But his credibility is very much ruined. And I don't know many people who were diehard Logan Paul fans, especially after that fight. the dude just keeps scamming. And last night was one of the biggest scams of all because neither Dillion or especially Logan, but it was on Logan to deliver and to fill in and to finish Dillion Danis. And he couldn't do that for shit. And then, also him making fun of his brother and putting his brother down on his podcast saying Nate Diaz chose him because he's an easier fight and that Logan's the real ace in this game. And then after the fight, after the shitty performance he had against Dillion, he goes and says, this boxing thing is just a hobby. I'm going back to WWE. It's like just the level of just inauthenticity and treachery and just untrustworthiness amongst specifically Logan Paul has reached new heights. I mean, the dude is a scammer in more ways than we'll ever imagine. He doesn't deliver on anything. He sells a hydration drink that doesn't even have the proper compounds to rehydrate you. It's like a flavored coconut water drink that has a little bit of coconut water in it. The dude is, I don't know. I genuinely hope no one knows who he is and that I hope his career is done in the next 5 years. Like, I hope new prominent figures rise and good influencers, people who actually have a message, like, I don't know, Andrew Tate, who has a far better message than Logan Paul and who actually inspires kids and inspires people and actually says things that are intelligent and erudite and well thought out and sagacious. But I hope the Paul brothers just don't have much relevance in the next 5 to 10 years because it's just, it's mostly young kids that watch them. Anyone with half a brain doesn't really care about the Paul brothers, but they're a terrible influence on the youth. And Logan Paul is just a scumbag. So, I know it's kind of, popular to hate on Logan right now, but he deserves all of it. So this was Logan Paul's biggest scam yet. He let us down yet again. And we'll have to see what scam he's on to next. So good luck to him in WWE. He's actually pretty good there. I'll give him that. Although I hear he gets a lot of boos from the crowd and, no one really likes him there. I hear they actually have to fill in the sound of the boos from the crowd with other audio on the TV because it's just so many boos. But he seems to be pretty good at that. So maybe he'll stay there in the world of fake fighting and fake wrestling and manufactured storylines because that seems to be what he's good at. So best of luck to Logan. I'm sure he'll just move on to the next scam. We'll see what other crypto projects he has coming out. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Piss poor performance by Logan and Dillion. It is what it is. Sorry if you lost money betting or, paying for the event. But it is what it is. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm going too hard on Logan? Do you think Logan deserves more credit? Do you dislike Logan as much as me and everyone else? Maybe just me, but no, there's a lot of people who dislike him and can see through all his lies and treachery and scams. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is The Art of Violence, and until next time.
My girl is not an object. She is a real-life human being, not a girl who gets passed around to the dude with more ball percentage. Girl is not an object.